Hey there budget peeps, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to do our week 1 of February check-in and our week 2 of February stuffing. How are we all doing? I hope you're having a fabulous week. I've had one of them weeks. I'll talk you through it. But yeah, we're going to do some savings challenges today. We're going to have a look at our savings challenge in enjoy the little things. And our 100 subscriber winner, you'll be getting your binder, Billy Blue, in the post. I've got your email, thank you very much. So that'll be going out in the post this week to you. So let's have a look at our savings. Where did we go? From last week, we were up to £1,700 if you remember. And we did our little stuff in last week. And now we're up to £1,784.06. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, that's amazing. 84 quid in a week. That's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we're going in the right direction, even though we've had a horrendous week. But we'll talk all about that horrendous week just right now. See, I've been a naughty girl. Oh dear me, I've been a naughty girl this week. Oh dear. Never mind. It's one of them. So I'll talk about our week with you. So what happened? So basically I had my allowance and I spent it, all of it, like I always do. Hubby had his allowance and there's £2.64 left over because he's such a good boy. Let's go down the list a bit more. We did our savings challenge out of our food money last week and we put £27 into our pot of dreams. We went out with the remainder, however we went over budget. We spent £46.12, which meant that we were £13.12 over budget. Not drastic, but yeah. I'll come in under budget one of these days. We had a fuel allowance of £50 and we did our savings challenge and put £5 into Doris, which left us £13.80. We both had no petrol this week, which was like, oh my God, we've gone for a whole week without any petrol at all. We had a van in our possession that we had hired for a hen night to take, well, it wasn't a van, it was a minibus, to take some girls on a hen party weekend. And we took that that minibus to go and collect a my desk, which is this one, which I'm absolutely loving. I've got all my bits and pieces on it. Absolutely love it. So we put our petrol money, £30, or £30 of our petrol money into that, well, it was diesel, into that minibus to collect this desk. So we thought, you know what, there's enough petrol in our cars. We can wait until Friday till we get some more cash. So that's what we did. So I then had a parking ticket to pay because I went to town during the week, which was £1.80. So that left us £13.20 in our our fuel allowance. So that's brilliant. So that's going to be reallocated. Personal care. Now, I did spend some of my personal care money, although I've not allocated any more from last week. I'll just tell you a little bit about that. Here it is. Ta-da! If you remember, I had that £50 to go and do my hair. I spent £20 on my hair at the college, which left me £30 plus the £8.51 I had left over from the previous week. And I found a £10 voucher, excuse the noise, a £10 voucher in the paper for £10 off a £30 spend at Boots. So I was planning on going and buying some number 7 makeup because for when we go away on our cruise, so that it'll look a bit more presentable, because I don't want to look like a he-man. A he-man, that's the wrong word, isn't it? A she-man? Whichever. A she-beast. So I went to Boots and I found out that they got an offer on, and it was 2 for 3. That's right, you could have 3 items and pay for 2. So I picked out those 3 items. They're quite expensive, really. That's why I don't really wear makeup very much, and I don't buy it very much. It's just special occasions I get dolled up for. So if I go through the prices quickly with you, let me just find the the receipt. Where are your receipts? I was quite chuffed actually when I got to the till and they worked it all out. I thought, you know what, that's blooming brilliant. So anyway, here's the receipt. The powder puff was £12.95 and the shadow was £12.95, and I got the lipstick was £12.95 and I got the blusher for free, which was £9.95. So I got £9.95 worth for free. And then I added on my, there it is, my lip liner, which was £7.95, and then she took the £10 voucher off. There you go. And all I had to pay then was £23.85 out of my money. So I saved £19.95, and I got 92 points on my card as well. So I thought, you know what, that is absolutely stunning. And I know it seems a lot, 20, you know, you add that 23 to that 19, that would have been 43 quid roughly, over 43 quid just for those few bits, 4 bits. 43 quid. You can see why I don't buy makeup very often. But there you go, that's what I bought, and I'm dead happy, and I'm going to use that when I go away on my cruise so that I can look a bit more presentable. So happy days with that. So I'll put that to one side. Happy days. And I've still got some change in my personal health and beauty fund so that I can spend it on something else. It's clothing as well, so I'm thinking I might get myself a jumper for the cruise because it's going to be cold where we're going. It's going to be cold. So where was I up to? So there we go. So that's what we're up to there. So what are we going to do with the leftovers then? The holiday, the £2.64 that hubby had left over is going towards the holiday spends via the penny challenge, and the £13.20 that was left over from the fuel is going £10 into our £5 challenge and £3.20 into Doris. So let's talk about our horrendous week, which included a lot of overspending, or unplanned spending, shall we say. A lot of unplanned spending. So because we were going off for the weekend to take this van, because we had the minibus for the weekend, my husband suggested that we went to the range, but we went to the range in our own car, and I am like a child in a sweet shop when I get to the range. So on the way to the range, we decided, you know what, wouldn't it be nice to have a couple of Toby breakfasts? So instead of paying full price, we thought, well, we'd go on the app and see if there's any breakfasts on the Too Good To Go app, which there was, for £5.58 for 2 of us. So we had those, which was lovely. Thank you very much, Toby. We went to the range, and like I said, I am a child in a sweet shop. I spent £70.20 in the range. I'm just no good. I just buy stationery. I can't help it. But, well, I have a recovery plan. Well, some of it. £18 went on a trolley, a chrome-coloured trolley, drinks trolley, for the living room, because I've got a disabled trolley and it's brown and beige and it looks awful. And I said to my husband, you know what, I've got to change this. It just looks absolutely awful. It doesn't look right in the living room. I know I need a trolley to move drinks and food from one place to another. Because of my disability, I drop and spill things. So we found this trolley reduced from £35 down to 18 in the range, and we like, yes, get it. So I advertised my trolley, my brown and beige one, for sale, thinking somebody else who's disabled would love that, you know, it might fit their decor, you know. So straight away I had somebody come on and offer to come and see it on Saturday. So I put that up for sale for £20, and hopefully I'll be recovering that as £20 of this £70 on Saturday, which will more than pay for the £18 trolley I bought. So I'm happy with that part of it. The other part, I have decided to embrace my quirk and create a stationery envelope and budget £10 a week into it. So from next week, that is exactly what I'm going to do, because I love stationery. I just can't help it. It's one of them. Right then we went to Dunelm, and I need a extension lead to take on the cruise with me, because I have a piece of medical equipment that needs to be plugged in on the cruise, and it has to be all PAT tested and all the rest of it. So I bought a brand new extension lead because they said I would need an extension lead that's compatible with the boat's electrical systems. So I bought that, and I also bought my plastic saving jars, which I'm going to be using for some of my savings challenges in the future, which came to £10. So I'm going to take that from the home improvement envelope and increase my home improvement budget to £25 a month, because as I said, we have got quite a bit of home improvement that we're going to do. My desk was £40. We went off to fetch that. It was second hand. It's a Mikey desk from IKEA, and it's £160 in IKEA. So I got a bit of a deal there. 150 or 160, something like that. So we decided to forego date night this month, especially with it being Valentine's month as well. That's not good, is it? But we're going to have a cosy night in instead, so I'm sure we can make up for not going out. After all, Valentine's is really expensive when you go out, and I'd already planned those Swedish meatballs, so I'm looking forward to them. Right, where are we? I then went to IKEA and bought all the accessories for this desk, which came to £65.25, which is all the backboard and the bits and pieces, the cages and the pots and what have you that you can see up there, all the pegs and clips and one thing and another, came to that much. I think that was everything that was there. So again, increase the budget to £25 a month, so that I can recoup that money. Takeaway. We had a takeaway from IKEA, because you can't not go to IKEA and get some of them meatballs and an ice cream and a coffee, can you? So that's what that came to. And we then did, we went into the IKEA shop, and I picked up some of that jam I wanted, lingonberry jam, to go with my meatballs. And I picked up their special gravy that they use as well, ready for our Valentine's Day. And I think I picked up some sweeties at the same time, so I spent £13.20 on that. I might have got that the wrong way around, that might be the shop money, and that might be the takeaway money. I think I have got it the wrong way around. And then, as I said, that diesel, we spent £30, which we've taken from our £30 allocation up there. So that's already marked in green. And obviously date night is already marked in green. That £40 already recovered, because we're not going on date night. So when it's marked in green, it's already been recovered. So for the first time ever, we've got a page 2. I've had a week, I tell you, I've had a week. Oh dear, where am I now? So, right, on the 3rd, we went to McDonald's in the morning, and we got some McDonald's on our way to take the girls on their little adventure for their hen night. So that was that. And then on the 6th, when we went to pick the girls back up from Skegness, we went to Morrison's and picked up some food to eat from there again. We also went to McDonald's and got food on the way there, I think it was. We had muffins, if I remember. So we both had food on the way there as well. And we stopped at a service station and got some more food. Sounds like we never stop eating, doesn't it? I went to Greg's when I went up to the town centre, because I was freezing, and got myself a steak bacon, a coffee, and a bagel. No, not a bagel, a cherry, something with a cherry on top anyway. Oh dear. I went and picked up some pet food, so that's going to have to be recovered from the pet envelope. I bought some personal items from Aldi, and some toiletries from Aldi, and that was the parking, which I took from the fuel wallet. And we went to the Beefeater. Oh, that shouldn't be in green yet, because it's not been recovered yet. So I'll just put a. My son phoned me up yesterday. He said, "Oh, Mum, I'm bored. Do you fancy going and getting some food?" And I said, "You know what? Come on, I'll take you out." So I took him up the Beefeater, and just as I was leaving the house, hubby turned up, and off we went. Off we went to the Beefeater. So there we were. We had this lovely dinner though. It was two courses for £9.95 if you go there before 5 o'clock. So me and hubby had that, and we had a Coke each as well. So our bill come to £26.42. So over time, I'll replace that out of our excess grocery money if we've got any grocery money left over at the end of the week. So this video's gone on a bit, hasn't it? 15 minutes of explaining all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it there, and I'm going to do a part 2, and we can go through our wallet in part 2. So see you in a mo.